Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and today at In Conversation With, I'm speaking to Lotus Snikers of CGI. And we're going to start off our conversation talking a little bit about the recent merger between Logica and CGI. So what does this merger mean now for the shape of your business?
Financial services covers banking and financial markets and insurance, to put the scope right. So CGI is a leader in IT and business services in that space. We have around 15,000 staff working with our clients across 5 continents on a daily basis. Another statistic is that we provide services to 23 of the top 25 banks in North America and 22 out of the 25 top banks in Europe. So that gives us quite a critical mass which is relevant to deliver value to our clients.
So, I understand that you've recently completed a client survey looking at some of the key challenges affecting the financial services. I'm wondering if you can give us a highlight on what some of those key challenges were.
Yeah, definitely. It's part of our DNA to basically engage with our clients to understand where they're going in the future. So we did around 100 client interviews over the last few months to test where are the clients' focus from a business, IT, and investment perspective. So what is coming out very clearly, the overarching theme is basically related to getting regulation in place. That's not a surprise, I think, in financial services. The other topics that appear are very clearly, I should say, improving and sharpening the performance, which has 2 elements. There is a revenue element and there's a cost element to that. And then definitely everything related to customer experience. So how to better engage with clients in an interactive way, looking at the use of social media, for example, which is quite important. And customer experience also links quite directly into cybersecurity, which is quite a hot topic across the border. And if we go to IT more specifically, the client interviews clearly illustrate that clients are looking to get better outcome or value from their IT investments.
Yeah, customer experience seems to be sort of the buzz phrase of the past 2 years.
It's a very important, phenomenon in the market. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we can drill down a bit. Are there any specifics related to corporate and retail banking?
I think there's a bit of a difference there. What we notice is in corporate and investment banking, there is a new drive to basically look at really improving the performance and the efficiency of IT. To deliver better value and to be more effective and efficient in supporting the business. Whereas on the retail side, again, it's a topic of customer experience channels that seem to get more traction, more attention, and there is a shift to putting more effort on that domain going forward in the IT investments as well.
Yeah, but how about the insurance industry then?
Well, in insurance, it's a bit similar. There's quite some focus, again, on customer experience. And I think in insurance, there's a lot of possibility making use of technology, looking at telematics, social media. How do you apply that in an insurance environment? That's particularly the case in the property and casualty insurance. I think across the border in insurance, there is still a focus on how to modernize and industrialize the supporting systems basically across the border, be it policy administration, claims, underwriting, etc.
So, we started off this conversation talking a little bit about the merger between Logica and CGI, and you also mentioned a lot of the challenges facing financial services. So, going back to the initial question, how does the new merged CGI support and address some of these challenges?
But first of all, what we see, there is our clients are driving for more vendor consolidation. And what we see, given the size of CGI in the market, we're at the top table in these discussions, and we managed already to win several deals which we could not have won separately. CGI would not have won them, Logica would not have won them. But we're now, at the top table to discuss this business and basically provide our clients with a global solution. That's definitely a first one. I think the second one is the fact that we have a rich portfolio of offerings, which we bring in a very refreshing way. We have in CGI this concept of 360, which is basically a business service around a business challenge. Yeah? Instead of saying we sell a license, we basically have the license because we have solutions in our portfolio. We do the business consulting, we can do the system integration, we do the outsourcing, but we go a step further in which that we apply new business models like software as a service or pay-per-transaction, and we basically take the business issue away from our client, and we focus on running that. So that's definitely, I think, a second a very strong point coming out after the 6 months of initial integration of the two companies. That's what clients are telling us, and they're buying, so that's good.
So, I mean, you discussed a little bit about, what clients are looking for from suppliers, and that often brings the question back to IT budgets. And there have been a number of analyst reports that predict there's going to be about a 6% increase in IT budgets in the financial services. So, how do you see this outlook?
Well, it's good to see that the prediction is for growth in IT investments. If you look a bit deeper, then you see that there is a stronger growth in North America and Asia. And it is still a bit slower from a growth perspective in Europe. Now, apart from the size of the growth, what we see is that there is a shift within the spend of these IT investments between running the business and changing the business. And that's quite important. From a CGI perspective, we can cover both. If you look at running the bank, then we clearly can help our clients to industrialize the delivery of their existing IT. So we help them to reduce costs and deliver better business value. On the change the bank side, we basically have the skills, the deep industry skills, to understand the business issues and help our clients with solutions in that domain, which allow them to accelerate, bringing new projects to life with less risk and at a competitive cost.
That's great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Liz.